are now group leader.
Hello, hello, hello.
Another agent has
Oh,
joined your group.
Roth just joined me. Man. I'm hoping everyone can hear me alright. Sure, they should be able to. See if he wants to do an incursion. And I'll just quickly do one of them. Anyone else on? Anyone in the clan? Mason on? I don't know. See if he wants to run. I was going to just go and jump straight into Abyss, but Abyss is like single player. And might as well run a Paradise Lost. I haven't done one today. Give me a chance to test any frame issues out. No one's on. No matters on. I will see if anyone wants to join. If it works for me. We'll see. Send an invite out. Oh, there we go.
Agent is now in
There's
your
one.
group.
Probably a second. Change to a decoy. Doke. What have we got? Yep, he's going to do nothing, which is fine. Not a problem. Who's running glass?
An agent has reconnected.
He'll be good. He'll be good. He hasn't got the mods for his weapon. But he'll be good. We're fine anyway. Oh, he's left. Guess he didn't fancy it. Have another one. Oh, there you go.
Another agent has joined your
We're now
group.
good. We're good to go. Just hoping that the chat is working. If it is, not something I've tested. We can do that in a bit. Right, let's go.
We'll send a helo for extraction when you're done. We haven't been able to get a hold of Agent
Sent a
Parker.
couple of
We don't
messages
know what
myself
you're
just to
walking
make
into,
sure that it
so
went
they'll
through.
drop
I think
you
it did.
outside the estate's gardens.
But
You'll
we'll
need
see.
to find a way onto the grounds to
I can't
secure
spell
the
though,
site.
as you can tell.
Hostiles detected.
Sniper just got obliterated
Heads
with
up,
a stupid
Agent.
gun.
Cleaners on site. Take out those hostiles
Yeah,
and secure the
Clock's just
garden.
like destroying everything with his
How the
fucking
hell did
plasma
they
gun.
transport that thing? Agent, the cleaners have a napalm mortar. I think I know why we lost contact with Barker.
Man,
Heads up, Agent. These cleaners must have developed a new fueling system. They're not
will I
running
even
on
have to
regular
destroy
gear.
these, or will Prof
So
get them
if you were
before I do?
planning on
I
blowing
don't
their
know.
tanks, you're gonna need to find a new way to handle this threat. If you want to secure the garden, you're gonna need to take out that turret.
Hi, Melon.
An agent needs
You alright,
assistance.
buddy?
Great work, Agent.
How did I do it? It was
You'll need to clear the area to reach the
It
gate.
was a long task, if I'm honest with you. The game itself is free to play, so you don't, in theory, need to pay any money
Damn it. There's no way
or
into the
anything.
estate from here.
But you
Find
need
the
a
courtyard. There should be a gate.
QQ account to be able to log into Wii Game, to be able to play the game. And they're like
Like the
just
cleaners have been through here.
incredibly difficult for foreign players to get.
This isn't
Like
their style.
incredibly difficult.
Something's
So yeah,
Agents, we need to locate the civilians before the cleaners
that's
sterilize
that's
estate.
the big hurdle for everyone. See a lot of people. Sorry, I know a lot of people who have bought accounts of like third-party sellers and
Is that a
stuff.
dragon? What the hell were they
It's
planning
generally
here? Be
quite
careful.
dangerous because it's very, very easy to lose that account. It's never yours, you're never in control of it. It's not registered to you. Okay, he's come at me. He's going to be no help, but he can be my decoy,
Cleaners
which is
incoming.
good.
Be careful. They're headed for the
yeah,
truck.
so
That
it's,
thing is
you
basically
know,
a bomb.
ideally what you want to do is try and get one for yourself. I tried and tried and tried and tried, got rejected like every day for months and months, if I'm honest with you. And all of a sudden one day they let me get an account. Probably got sick of me asking, I don't know. I don't even need to do anything here because the prof's just firing oxys all over and everything's just instantly dying. Seems just stood there, just oxy all over. For those of you who don't know, like oxy's pretty much the strongest skill in this game.
Rogue striker drone
Generally,
detected.
oxy builds, they're like just, they're just dead. They're just like OP as fuck. I don't even need to shoot anything. I'm pretty much just standing here and prof just wiping everything out. Look, just instantly dying. Crazy. Wonder if he's gonna let me get a kill.
Great work, Agent. You should be clear to approach the front gate. Hopefully you can access the estate from there.
Hostile detected.
Damn it, we missed one. Hostiles headed for the truck. Stop that cleaner. Sorry about
Come on,
that.
come on.
You should be clear now. Head through the
My
gate.
dinosaur friend in front of me. Who we're waiting on? Waiting on the new guy.
Division Agent? Can you hear me?
No,
This is
our game's better.
Cleaners attacked the community. We've taken heavy losses.
It's
I moved the remaining survivors to
played
the safe
because
room.
it's
I don't know how much
it
longer
sort of
we
offers
can
something
hold out
different.
here. There's a secret entrance in the
It's
library.
almost like
I can track you on
it's the
security
same game, but
cameras
it's different.
and
And
ID
like
shots.
it's that sounds like really stupid when I say it,
It's Mac
but
again. You found
once
the
you've
library.
played this game, you'll realise that
Painting above the
it is the
fireplace.
same
There
but
should be a
different.
book on the third shelf.
It's difficult
Pull on
to
the book,
explain
open the secret
sometimes.
entrance.
Just like really hard, really strange, should I say?
You need to hurry.
It's almost
Find
like if
those
you
zombies
know how to
before
play our
clears.
game, you sort of know how to play this game, but a lot of those things underneath it you don't, because they've changed a lot of stuff to
Sorry if I startled you,
monetize.
Agent.
But also, like, I don't know,
I think
it's almost
someone's
like
trying
if
to
you
break into the
understand
vault.
builds in our game, you don't understand builds in China. Yes, you know things like what brand sets do and what gear sets do, but actually putting them together here is very different, and the stats
Agent, watch out.
are also
That's the
different.
cleaner that killed our security team. He's
Or
using some special
greater
fuel.
values
The
and
flames had a weird color
different,
and
you know.
decimated everything
We
in their
think they
path.
still have like
Please,
damage to
be
elites and
careful.
stuff over here, which clearly we
You
don't
need
have.
to neutralize that cleaner. That
there you
room could go up in minutes.
Who's got
If the
the
fire
eye?
doesn't kill you, the lack
Oh.
of oxygen will.
Who's got the eye? Don't tell me he's killed him. He fucking did. He killed him with that
You're clear.
stupid gun.
Find the vault and get
I
the
wasn't even
survivors
looking.
out of there.
You see how OP that is? They didn't even. We just killed right. It's just like. I was taking no notice. Broken. Totally broken.
Thank you for saving us, Agent. I think the vault door was damaged in the attack.
So yeah,
The ventilation
going back
system
to
is still
which
working,
game is better,
so
our
we're
game,
okay to sit tight until you're ready
international
to
differently.
defend some
It's just this offers
helpful
just something different.
You're probably gonna
You get
need
to see
to
different
shine some
things. You
light
get to
or
see
some
what
explosives
different set
to
of
open the door.
developers do
Although
with the
not
game
sure
or can do with the
explosives
game.
would be the
You see
best
some good
idea.
ideas.
Thank
You see
and
some
have
shit
fun.
ideas.
Oh, good luck with the
Um,
lovebirds.
You know, and I think that's probably why I like it. And there's always something going on in either of the games, and it's almost like
The Merits originally used this.
when there's stuff going on in our game,
Cleaners are
China seems to be quite quiet, and when our game's quite quiet, there's generally something for me to do in China. So it just keeps me busy all the time. So yeah.
Looks like the cleaners
Data,
ambushed the estate from the tunnels
data,
and
data,
the lawn.
data.
There should be a gate
Sell
nearby
out.
that leads out to the lawn.
Sell out. How dare you? How dare you? I'm just gonna watch Prof kill these bosses.
Hostile radio
with These stupid
intercepted.
gun. I wasn't even looking when he killed right. I'll just stand here and watch them die, maybe? Don't bother doing anything. Yeah, they're dead. Stupid gun. Stupid energy shield. Totally broken.
Great work, agents. You've secured the site. We're clear
Easy,
for the medical
bro.
team to land, recover any survivors, and bring them back to Haven.
Oh, that's fuck.
An agent is no longer in your group.
We do hard. Yeah. Mate, it's just that stupid energy shield. Just might as well just be an insta-kill. Honestly. I'm pretty sure we can destroy the turrets from behind the shield. I might be wrong, but I'm sure we can. Something in right out. Unless he's gonna go. He's gonna go tank something. I don't know.
You have received an invite to another agent's
You
group.
received an invite. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
We'll send a helo for extraction when
So let's
you're
just
done.
see how his
We haven't
stupid
been
gun
able
does
to get
this.
hold of Agent Barker. We don't know what you're walking into.
Yeah.
So Bell
I
dropped
think it
you
should be
outside
new
the
accommodation
estate
data.
gardens. You'll need to find a way onto the grounds to secure the site.
Complete without shooting. Oh yeah, look, what's he done there? He's just hit the shield. Let's just kill the sniper, which I sort of
Heads
expect.
up, Agent. Cleaners on site.
Look at it.
Take out those hostiles.
Looks like
and
that,
secure
you know,
the
that
garden.
big ball in fucking Las
If you want
Vegas.
to secure the garden,
What's
you're gonna need
adverts
to take out
and
that turret.
Here.
How the hell did they transport that thing? Agent, the cleaners have a napalm mortar. I think I know why we lost contact with Barker. Heads up, Agent. These cleaners must have developed a new fueling system. They're not
we
wearing
already
their
took one
regular
down.
gear, so if you are planning on
Yeah, they're
blowing
both
the
down,
tanks,
aren't they?
you're gonna need to find a
Give
new
that
way to handle
stupid
this threat.
shield. How crazy
Great work,
stupid is
Agent.
that?
You took out those turrets. You'll need to clear the area to reach the gate.
Absolutely nuts, man. Just nuts.
Damn it. There's no way into the estate from here. Try the courtyard. There should be a gate.
Yeah, don't forget the like. Just as a matter of interest, for those of you watching on YouTube,
Looks
what's
like
the
cleaners
quality like?
But they didn't sanitize the place. This isn't their
I
style.
I'm hoping I
Something's
fixed
off.
it. Well, the first time I tried the YouTube thing was yesterday, and I was only getting like 720p. I think that was me. I think I fucked some settings up and bitrate, and it looked pretty garbage, if I'm honest with you. So
Is that a dragon?
I'm hoping I
What the hell
fixed
were they
it,
planning here? Be
and
careful,
today should
Agent.
be, in theory, better. Should look okay. So yeah, we'll see.
Check out the truck. Make sure
We've
it's not rigged to
got
blow or
Oxyboy
something.
again.
We can figure out what to do with it later. It's a truck. Cleaners incoming. Be careful.
anything there,
Headed
though.
for the truck. That thing is basically a bomb.
You can piss off. Next dude. Yeah,
Rogue
next one.
striker drone detected.
I don't see him.
Serious trauma detected.
Okay. Rock me Guardian. That's what I didn't want to do. Yeah. Good done. Maybe I could do with a kill before I get killed. I don't think I'm going to get one now we're rocked about. Need another kill.
Great work,
Yeah.
Agent. You should be clear to approach the front gate.
Yeah, we're
Hopefully
going good.
you can access the estate from there.
Ah, my son. Where were you? We were going to invite you, but you weren't on game. Yeah, the balls, it's just cancer, Martin. Complete cancer,
Hostiles headed for the truck. Stop that
in
cleaner.
my opinion. Supposedly they are going to
Sorry
fix
about
it.
that.
But I think at the minute,
Head through the gate.
pretty much everyone in China is like on like holiday, I think. It's like a national vacation, or national holiday or something on over there until 8th, I think. So I think even developer-wise, there's going to be nothing fixed until at least then, I think. Same with that problem we've got with Manhunt. I think that's going to be after the 8th when they fix that. Or 1080 DTR. Does it look alright though?
It's back again. You found the library. That's great. To the left of the painting above the fireplace.
Should do, because I increased the bitrate. For some reason I was only running at like 6,000 on bitrate. I think I put it to, I think I doubled it at least, I think. I feel like I'm dropping frames there though.
Hurry and find those civvies before the cleaners.
I've got some frame skips. But I think some of that's caused by this fucking stupid gun. I'm honest with you.
Sorry,
Seems to be every
I
time I'm on a
you.
server when someone's
That was me.
spamming the life out that
I
gun.
think someone is trying to
It
break into
absolutely
the vault.
cripples my frames. Certainly when I'm streaming. Doesn't help. I'm sure I turned off shadow play as well. Yeah, I did. He's gonna kill him before he spawns?
Agent, watch out. That's the cleaner that killed our security team. He's using some special fuel. The flames had a weird color and decimated everything in their path. Please, be careful, Agent. You need to neutralize that cleaner. That room could go up in minutes. If the fire doesn't kill you, the lack of oxygen will.
Agent down.
Not enough. Booth. He's not running a lot of armor there, is he? He's got them 3 bars. Just oh, look at that. Just like copium has. Okay, that's just fucking ruining me. That.
Run through that antique distillery. If they're still
Yep,
full of
everyone's
alcohol,
dead.
that cleaner
Nice.
just found
Have I
another
resign then? Is
accelerant.
everyone dead? Come on, bro.
Immediate medical assistance needed. An agent needs assistance.
I might die before he fucking decides to.
Serious trauma
My bad, I shouldn't have been. Yeah.
Agent down.
Come on, hit the water. Hit the water.
Immediate medical
Oh,
assistance
man.
needed.
It's a wipe.
Agent incapacitated.
Noob. Newbie.
Agent killed.
Like changing builds now. Change your builds so save him having 3 armor bars.
Agent, watch out.
Ah.
That's the cleaner that killed our security team. He's using some special fuel. The flames had a weird color and decimated everything in their path. Please, be careful, Agent. You need to neutralize that cleaner. That room could go up in minutes. If the fire doesn't kill you, the lack of oxygen will.
Agent down.
Nearly.
Be careful. I think that cleaner's up to something. The speakeasy has some pipes that run through that antique distillery. If they're still full of alcohol, that cleaner just found another accelerant.
Happens to the best. I
Serious
don't know
trauma
that Martin.
detected.
Newbie mistakes. What's about to die here, like? Shit, when that NPC rinses him from behind. Oh shit, have I got his eye? I didn't realise his eye. Okay. I'm really shithead. Damn, what happened there?
Immediate medical assistance
I
needed.
need some kills.
Well, I guess you've pissed him off.
Yeah, I'm gonna die as well.
Deadly and furious.
Anyone to kill? There we go.
Agent out of action.
Where are we going? Stage. Stage Croft.
Without his armor, that cleaner is just a man. A man potentially on fire, but still a man. Now's your chance. You're clear. Find the vault and get the survivors out of there.
I asked about the loot, to be honest with you. About that. Let's go.
Thank you for saving us, Agent. I think the vault door was damaged in the attack. The ventilation system is still working, so we're okay to sit tight until you're ready to defend some helpless civilians. You're probably gonna need the Jaws of Life or some explosives to open the door. Although, not sure explosives down here would be the best idea. Thank you again, and oh, Good luck with the lovebirds.
I also should be able to see who's messaging me now, which I
You're
think I
lucky this
can.
whole thing didn't collapse.
Been following and stuff. Yesterday I didn't have it set up.
The merits originally
Most people
in
following me and I
Facebook.
just didn't have a fucking clue.
The cleaners are trying to
I could just hear the noise. I knew someone was following us, but I couldn't tell who it was. Let me just close this preview window. Might help with frame rate, I don't know.
Looks like the cleaners ambushed the estate from the tunnels and the lawn. There should be a gate nearby that leads out to the lawn.
Yep, stupid gun again. Is it going to be worth me shooting? I just don't know.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I just don't
Like
know.
rifling out. We got this thing. Those agents are trapped. Got a shot. Oh, babe. We'll play this for the kids. Here we go. Hope they like the toys.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even need them. They just both instantly died at the same time.
On the other side.
Fucking broke.
Great work, agents. You've secured the site. We're clear for the medical team to land, recover any survivors, and bring them back to
Oh,
Haven.
trash.
An agent has left your group.
Oh, Marsan's on. Oh, wait, join Marsan. Join and we'll do I'll do it again. That's if you're watching. Take the cap off me head. Where's he at? That one invite, isn't it? Is anyone else on?
An agent from your
All
clan
right.
has joined your team.
No. What do you want to do? Harder, challenging? Okay, I've got caps lock on there. I'm sorry about that. Let's see what match make. See what we get. Might be someone bad though. Can't promise anything.
Another agent has joined your group.
Can you take those turrets down with that stupid gun on challenging as well, by yourself? I'm going to assume you can. Oh, he's got one as well. Yeah. Yeah, you've done it easy. I've done the easy one. Okay, cool. Let's go. Oh then.
We'll send a helo for extraction when you're done. We haven't been able
These
to
two are the
get hold
guys
of
that got the
Agent
crazy
Parker.
gun.
We don't know what you're walking into. So Bell dropped you outside the estate's gardens. You'll need to find a way onto the grounds to secure the
Got
site.
the crazy gun. Right, let's just watch.
Hostiles detected.
Heads up, Agent. Cleaners on site. Take out
Let's
those
just stop
hostiles
them.
and secure the garden.
Plasma shots everywhere.
How the hell did they transport that thing? Agent, the cleaners have a napalm mortar.
Gonna die,
I think
bro.
I know why we
Shit,
lost
I'm gonna
contact
die.
with Parker.
Maybe we should go and kill
You
something
want to
if I
secure
get
the
the
garden,
chance.
you're gonna need to take out that turret. Heads up, Agent. These cleaners must have developed a new fueling system. They're not wearing their regular gear. So if you were planning on blowing their tanks, you're gonna need to find a new way to handle this threat.
Oh, one down.
Vital signs critical.
Send the plasma ball on the other one. Yep, look at that. Just going to destroy it.
An agent needs assistance.
Great work, Agent.
He's got it.
You took out those turrets. You'll need to clear the area to reach the gate.
Just for those of you who don't know, in Paradise Lost in China and hard and challenging, you head into here, this area, and it's a circle. You've got to charge the circle up. This is how you're supposed to do it. Charge the circle up when you've got NPCs coming at you. You get debuff while you're in here. and the turrets are fucking pummeling you. So you need a good tank with good survivability.
Try the courtyard.
Once it's
It should be a gate.
charged, then where the where you shoot, there's a barrier here, so you can shoot through. Once it's charged up, the barrier drops, then you can shoot the barrels behind.
Their style.
But
Something's off.
because you've got that stupid gun with the energy shield, you can hit round here,
If we have any
and it
hope
can
of
just
making
destroy everything behind it. Which is just fucking... It's bad. Takes the mechanic out of the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, when we do raids and stuff, even in our game, after a while, the mechanics disappear. It's because you learn how to circumvent certain things and make things go a little bit faster. However, I just see that plasma thing as it's bad in my opinion.
Is that a dragon?
Really bad.
What the hell were they planning here? Be careful, Agent.
Is the guy
Check out the
in?
truck.
Is he ready?
Make sure it's not rigged to blow or something. We can
Everyone
figure
good?
out what to do with it later. It's a trap. Cleaners incoming. Be careful. They're headed for the truck. That thing is basically a bomb.
Generally, how it works here, you get 3 like boss heavies, which can be quite tanky. You need to destroy a weak point. Once you've destroyed the weak point, then you can do damage to them, and they go down to like 0 armor, 0 health. But then to go dazed, you can't kill them or anything. And generally they stay like that for near enough the duration. You get like maybe half back or something. Then your next one's going to spawn. And the idea is to do the same with him. You know, I can't fucking see that guy. They've all stood together. Don't know whether I'm hitting headshots or weak points. And generally, once they're all like damaged, then you're able to kill. You've sort of got to wait a little bit. I don't know exactly what the whole mechanic is on that. But it won't be long now, I think. I see if I didn't get the weak point of that guy on it. That was maybe the problem.
Rogue striker drone detected. Serious trauma detected.
Yeah. That's me just got worked or something.
Medical assistance needed.
First of all, down.
Agent down.
Nice.
Agent deceased.
Great work, Agent.
I think it'd been better as
Approach the
subject
front
was
gate.
clustered in the purple
Hopefully
stuff.
you can access
My
that
bad,
state
like,
from there.
couldn't see it properly. That's why I got rinsed.
Vital
Whether it's better, it's different.
hostile.
Obviously, vanity and stuff. It's just different over here, isn't it? Compared to what the international game is. And a lot of the vanity
Sorry
is
about that. You should be clear now. Head through the
can be a
gate.
little bit wacky, but I think that maybe is more a Chinese culture thing than it is
Division agents?
anything
Can you
else.
hear me? This is Mackenzie Merritt. Leaders
but
in the community. We've taken
I
heavy
wouldn't go as
losses.
far. It all depends what
I
you
believe
talk about with
the survivors
activities.
I don't know how
Yeah,
many
they
others
made
out here. There's a secret entrance to the
more
library.
legendary
I
missions,
can
but
track you on the security cameras
they're
and
like
guide you to us.
a bit garbage. Let's be honest. Realistically, they haven't really changed a lot with them. And there's no real creativity there. Yeah, they made the difficulty changes on Paradise Lost, which is good. The difficulty change on Dark Hours, I really like that. That's good. But, you know, what have they done? You know, Abyss, reskinned Summit. Not really overly keen on it. I get it, but I'm not overly keen on it. Red Dragon Block was alright for what it was, just a little short, small activity to do every day. Red Dragon Hotel, fucking just garbage, top tier garbage. Whereas at least the international game innovates more. Yeah, they might not do loads of legendary missions or whatever, like there's maybe one, etc. But at least, they are making new things, you know. Whether it was the Brooklyn DLC, or whether it is just other things that we've got going on. Stupid NG ball. And obviously we've got Survivors they're working on. They're probably working on lots of other things that we don't know. Hey, I got a follower. Look, I got a spanner. Oh, buddy. I see that now. Couldn't see it yesterday. Thank you very much for the follow. So, I don't know, I've said this before. In my opinion, Massive are the true innovators of the game. China, to a degree, plagiarise it and change it around, and obviously they have the belief that everything that's in the game they can make better, which is fair enough, you know what I mean. I have no problem with that. And I've just got forward as well. Come on, take another step, take another step. Oh, come on, man, who's got his eye? Come here. Fuck me, do you not know what to... At least fucking kite him. Yes, that's how you do it.
You're clear. Find the vault and get the survivors out of
See,
there.
there's... It's not just a yes it is too easy or no it isn't conversation, if I'm honest with you. It's almost like saying, okay, so it's too easy. Yeah, like people like Dieter says to me all the time, yeah, run legendary like running normal. I'm like, okay then. There's a new character going on legendary. You can't do it. You know what I mean? It's like, I think what there is in this game, and I've said this multiple times before, is that there's a tipping point. There's a point where it actually, everything is a challenge, and you need to progress to be able to meet that challenge. But then all of a sudden it almost feels like overnight you completely tip them scales and it does become easy. And obviously the big thing is the pay to win stuff. And well, pay to win is pay to win, isn't it? You know what I mean? Now, people buy overpowered gear to make the content easy. And they're the things that you see because it's a pay to win game. It's not like our game. It's not perfectly balanced. From my perspective, I don't believe the Chinese devs are really that interested in any sort of balance. They make the accessories and they make them super strong so people buy them. And it's just all about money. Money talks, bullshit walks. I'd rather that not the case, but that's the model of this game. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go down the pay to win route. And the challenge is there. Everything is not easy. So it's like the choice is yours, really. There's a choice, like with the players, you know. So I mean, that's all I can say. It's just, unfortunately, it's just not as easy as yet. It's too easy. Because the reality is, it isn't for a long, long period of time. It really isn't, you know. And I can show you the differences, you know. Like I'll pick, you know, what I'll do when I'm not in a group. I think my son might need hard. Let me have a look.
An agent is no longer in your group.
See if he does. If he needs hard, we'll do it one more time. How many keys? I've got one. I'll leave it. Did I even do anything there? 12 kills, look at that. Okay, we'll do hard. Yeah, so what I'll try and do after this is I'll just do a legendary mission. and I'll use. I won't use a legendary weapon. I'll just use. I'll use that. It's carbine 7, I think. It's not maxed out as you can see, but it's like tier 1 maxed out. It actually comes with perfect pummel. Funnily enough, you don't see that in assault rifles in our game. So I'll use that, and we'll see. We'll see what you think. And I will probably struggle. If I'm honest with you, probably. Yeah, buddy, I'm
Your agent is now in your
live again, mate. Thought I'd give it a go again, just to make sure that I've got the quality sorted out on YouTube. I think it is, which is good. I was going to do some Abyss, hence that's what the title says. But as soon as I jumped on, Prof jumped in the stream, and obviously I can't do Abyss solo, so yeah. I'm guessing we're good. We're good, let's go. We'll
We'll send a helo for extraction when you're done. We haven't been able to get a hold of Agent Barker. We don't know what.
I know it's
he's
relatively
planning
boring
to
watching us
so
do
I'll drop
Paradise
you
Lost
outside
over and
the
over,
estate's
but
garden. You'll
my
need to
son
find a
needs
way onto the grounds to secure the site.
hard and challenging for this week for the weekly. No point killing the sniper because that stupid energy ball's just done that for me.
Heads up, Agent. Cleaners on site. Take out those hostiles and secure the garden. How the hell did they transport that thing? Agent, the cleaners have a napalm mortar. I think I know why we lost contact with Barker. Heads up, Agent. These cleaners must have developed a new fueling system. They're not wearing their regular gear. So if you were planning on blowing their tanks, you're gonna need to find a new way to handle this threat.
It's, to be fair, it is.
If you want to secure the garden, you're gonna
I don't know
need
if you were on earlier when I was explaining it, Dave. But as much as the Prof is circumventing the mechanic here, yeah. There is a new mechanic on
Great
hard
work, Agent.
and challenging.
Those turrets. You'll need to clear
here.
the area to reach the
And generally you
gate.
have this, I don't know if you mentioned, there's a circle here. You basically got to stand in here, you get a debuff, everything's shooting at you. NPCs, bosses and shield bosses are coming at you. You need to charge this circle. When you charge the circle, once it's fully
There's no way into
charged,
the estate from here.
then the barrier
Check the
drops because
courtyard.
that's
There should be a gate.
it has a barrier over it. So then you can shoot the barrels behind. So that's generally how,
Like the cleaners have been through here.
until this
This
week,
place. This isn't their
you had to
style.
do this raid.
Something's
And
off.
because they brought out the broken accessories
We need
for
to locate
the AK
civilians before the cleaners
with that
sterilize the
stupid
estate.
energy shield, the plasma bomb, as I like to call it, it sort of circumvents all of that mechanic, which is a bit disappointing.
Is that a dragon? What the hell were they planning here?
And then here, this is like with hard, you get 3 chungas come out, 3 boss chungas. You break a weak point, take them down to 0 health, and then do the same with the next one, and then do the same with the next one, while everything else is going on.
It's a trap.
And then
Cleaners
a little
need
bit
to be
later on,
careful. They're
you're
nice
able
little
to kill
shots.
them.
That thing is basically a bomb.
Get all of the food. Taking attack. That's the hell.
Now I should be able to damage him. So now he's on to 0. Should be on 0. Yep. I can't do nothing with him. Next one spawn. Shot these weak point. Got him some damage. Okay. So now we're cool. Right. Take him down. There should be another one spawning now.
Detected.
Next dude spawns. Can't quite see his weak point now. That's a raw group put together. I don't really want to stand in the purple stuff. I think I've done it. Have I done it? Can't tell. Could be that guy there, is it? Yep. Either immune. I'm shooting, but I know at one point I'll be able to do some damage in a second,
Clear to
which
approach the
was
front
the
gate.
knew it was
Hopefully
coming.
you can access the estate from
But you
there.
see how the purple stuff is all over the floor down here? Pretty much means that you've got to run around the outsides,
Detected.
even up on the top.
Damn it, we missed one.
You
Hostiles headed
haven't
for
got
the
really
truck.
much
Stop
space
that
to
cleaner.
move. And you know how easy
Sorry
it
about
rinses
that.
you.
You should be clear now. Head through the gate.
Fake Division, how you psycho? I didn't even see you in the chat there. Hey buddy.
Division agents?
And
Can
like
you hear
when
me?
we get to right, the only real difference on right
Taken heavy losses. I've moved the remaining survivors
is
to
that
the
obviously besides them being more
I don't know
tanky
how
on
much
hard
longer
and challenger,
we're here.
like every difficulty in China, the valves only charge one at a time, whereas in our game all four charge at the same time. So you've generally got to have a look. Obviously, move them to which one it is and then go. But generally, it always tends to be it's either booth or bar first. Then second, it's either booth or bar, depending on what it was the first time. And then you're generally going to get dance floor or stage. Sort of seems to always go in that sort of sequence.
Sorry if I startled you, Agent. That was me. I think someone is trying to break into the vault.
You tend to get more. I think you get more. The big chungers on hard and challenger. So if we have a look here,
Agent, watch out. That's the cleaner that
it's
killed our
not here,
security
so
team.
it
He's
will be
using some
there.
special fuel.
Yeah,
The flames
but you can
have
see the
a
other
weird
ones
color and decimated
not
everything in
charged,
their
not
path.
charged.
Please, be careful, Agent. You need to neutralize that cleaner.
Obviously, we
That
need to
room
wait.
could go up in minutes. If the fire doesn't kill you, the lack of oxygen will. Without his armor, that cleaner is just a man. A man
You see how he
potentially
died
on
so
fire,
quick there?
still a
That
man.
was
Now's your
well,
chance.
down to numerous things.
Find the vault and
That
get the
stupid energy
survivors out
ball
of
was
there.
one of them. However, with the sniper, like I have here, it can pierce
Thank you
armor,
for saving us, Agent.
so you can do
I
direct
think the vault door
health
was
damage
damaged in the attack.
to the target.
The ventilation system is still
So in
working.
theory,
The room's
you
gonna
can
sit tight until you're ready
kill
to defend some
people
helpless
like
civilians.
Wright,
Probably gonna need the jaws of life
and
or some explosives
the
to open the door.
lovebirds
Although
without
explosives down here
taking
would be
their
the
armor
best
down.
idea.
You can just do
Thank you
direct
again,
health
and,
damage on them,
the love
which
of the
makes
lovebird.
it very easy. It actually,
Lovebird.
funny enough, the harder the difficulty of doing Paradise Lost, the easier it is to do those two bosses or three bosses, and because they have so much armor, it's easier to take the health down. I know that sounds like stupid, but at least you don't take the armor down through the health gate. Certainly on right.
Looks like the cleaners ambushed the estate from the tunnels and the lawn.
Don't.
There should be a gate nearby that leads out to the lawn.
I was going to say if like the prof didn't shoot, I could show you the health stuff, but I think the other guy's got the toxic gun as well, so it doesn't really matter.
Like rifling out. We got this thing. Those agents are trapped.
You can see the energy, they're just hitting them energy shields, and the second you can do some damage, these will probably just die.
Hope they like the police drop.
Dead,
I love you.
dead.
I'll find you.
You know what I mean? How like crazy is that? Hi Simon, buddy, you alright, mate? So that's just like, it's just bad.
Great work, agents. You've secured the site.
I hope they fix it
Wait
this
for the
week,
medical
if I'm
team
honest
to
with you.
land, recover
I've got this
any
feeling they
survivors and
won't.
bring them back to Haven.
But it'd be nice if they do. I know the Chinese guys maybe find it a bit funny, but I don't. I think it's terrible. Let these know I'm gonna once. Yeah. Sure. Dream. Can't even spell. yeah, what I'll do, I'll just show you something. I'll show you the difference really on running just something which is a legendary, which is actually very, very easy for me. Using legendary weapons as opposed to if I switch to what you would class as a normal high end.
Safe area detected.
We'll leave the group.
You have
So we'll head over to Grand Washington. So that's a legendary this week. Yeah. Well, what I'll do, I'll just do the first 2 rooms with the sniper. Then when I clear them 2 rooms, then I'll switch the weapon to just a regular weapon. In fact, I'll put that on now. There we go. Regular high end. 27% weapon damage. 11% crit chance. 55% crit damage mods. And the 27.5, I can't remember what that is. I think it's damage to armor. But yeah, so do the first 2 rooms of this. Well, to be fair, what I'll do, I'll change builds because it's quite unfair doing it with something which is more marksman rifle focused. But and you'll be able to see. You can see the difference in the damage and then how it can become a lot tougher. But to be fair, actually, I could just do this first bit and restart it. But, that's younger.
Once you're
So,
inside, find a way to
pretty
detrail.
quick with the sniper. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just change build to that one, Heartbreaker one. And I have the... There we go. There's the gun. So that's what I'm going to use. So start that again. And let's just see the difference. So again, it's still, you're looking at everything, you know, everything should be maxed out. Stats wise. Yeah. You know, I'm using nothing really different than reward. If I put the sniper rifle on this, that'd still do hella damage. Yeah, I'm getting fucking shot at from somewhere. No, they die quick because they're only like normal difficulty. Let's get them out of the way though, so they're not pissing me off when I run in. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna run in now and probably get folded. Not like I did with the sniper. I need to take cover because I'm going to get wrecked otherwise. They're on my aim's garbage, but
immediate medical assistance
there we
needed.
go. My Guardian's procced. We took too much damage. Got RPM buff off the Guardian. I'm getting spammed off fucking drones. And
Vital
I'm now
signs
down.
critical. Agent incapacitated. Agent vital signs 0. Immediate medical
Yeah,
assistance
so
needed.
that was bad by me as well. But we do it
Agent
again.
vital sign.
But you can see straight away like how easy the using the sniper made it to how difficult using a
Also, control point nearby.
regular high-end weapon is. So, fuckers. Get these out of the way.
Detecting
So annoying.
additional
I
hostile
forgot there was a
contacts.
fucking... Yeah, but you're watching data player. No, he's got slightly better aim than me. His accuracy is at least 2% higher. Let me kill these guys first, because these are just fucking me. Should be, I think. Could be the last wave. Right. Try be a little bit more safe this time, as opposed to doing a bit of John Rambo. Good job, Hummel kicked in, so I keep shooting. And drone spammed.
What was that? Assume the worst.
Nice, now we've got the Chunga and the rest of the guys, just what I wanted. Guess we didn't have enough dudes kicking about. But obviously, you see it's a struggle straight away just to kill an elite. You know, veterans, yes. Red bars, no problem. Yeah. And that's only because I got the damage and RPM buff off the Guardian there, by the way, that I managed to wipe that Chunga out. I reckon if I didn't have it. Fucking hell. It's spammed all over here. Maybe should have put that decoy out.
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Okay, so still a dude left, but you see the difference. So that's why I'm trying to say it here. There's the conversation around China being too easy is not quite right. Legendary weapons are overpowered. That's the bigger one. So I'll do the same thing again. I'll use this on automatic mode. And we'll see how this one goes. So again, this is a legendary weapon. Doesn't it obviously anywhere near as hard as what the sniper does. But this really shouldn't be too much of a problem, if I'm honest with you. So you can see the difference straight off the bat there. Yeah.
Once you're inside, find a way
Oh,
to
yeah.
the atrium.
A lot easier with that. Then if I do the same again with the Endless Pursuit, the SMG, which is probably the weakest of all of the legendary weapons, you'll see,
Hostile control point
like,
identified.
again, you see the difference. This is still good. I like this weapon. It's fucking excellent up close. Better than what the AR is up close. It's just garbage at any sort of range, past about 10 or 15 meters. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Fucking hell. My bad for not seeing him. So yeah, you can see there,
Inside, find a
basically,
way to the atrium.
yeah, it's perfect, yeah. The pay-to-win weapons are the things which are overpowered. And as much as I disagree with how far they're overpowered, you pay for it, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a bit like saying, you know, okay, we bring these accessories out for this weapon, it's going to cost £150. Yeah. Well, if you're going to spend £150 on them, if you're going to, yeah, you want them to be fucking good. You know what I mean? So I understand that whole concept. So it's just like, I think that's what people sort of like need to sort of like grasp with China. Now, however, this weapon, the one I just used there, the LMG, as standard with its base, it's the only one that actually comes with mods, comes with 3 mods. However, the mods on it are garbage. They're just like, that's just like basic 10% accuracy. it comes with that magazine, which is like a +5, basically just gives you +5. And it comes with a muzzle. When I click on the fucking muzzle, which gives you like 10%, I think it's 10% accuracy or stability or something, which sort of things our mods would give, but garbage. However, this muzzle, the advanced muzzle, which gives you like, which pretty much doubles your damage, and the magazine, which gives you +30, but as well as pretty much gives you infinite ammo and does a lot of health damage as well, with the poison, are free. You can get these for free in the game now. The weapon you get for free as a like a startup pack, sort of like reward. The magazine you get free for logging in, I think for 6 days. Yeah, I think 6 days you can claim the magazine, and the muzzle you can earn in game through doing some of the activities. So I'll switch to that. Chances are you'll probably get a wide screen here. Yeah, you will get a wide screen. I'll just switch to this so you should be able to see it. When it loads up, these will be all the different web activities that are available on a daily basis. These are just login bonuses. Log in and you can claim it. I think I might have claimed that already. Yeah, I did. Again, login bonuses, free skins, materials, etc., etc. Bonuses for doing different things, clear a bounty, do an abyss floor. Can't remember what the other one is actually. Our control point CP4. Get your points. Points fill this bar up. Fill a bar up, you can claim prizes. I think I've claimed up to next one maybe. Yeah, I've claimed up to there. They're the next ones for me. That was the paid track. I actually bought the paid tracks the first time I've ever done that. It cost me like 13.5 quid. And the reason why I did it was to get the bikini. Because I wanted to buy the bikini. The only piece of vanity I've ever bought. But yeah. So anyway, but what I was going on to, what I was actually talking about was the muzzle for the weapon, which is going to be here. So obviously you can't read Chinese, but these are basically daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly, and seasonal tasks. Okay, each of those gives you points if you complete them. Points make prizes. If you click on here, so I've got 16,000 points so far. But some of the things you can actually buy, you can buy the actual pay to win mods. So that would be the muzzle what I'm talking about, which is like mega good. If anyone was going to start in this game and actually wanted to spend a little bit of money, that's what I would I would get everyone to buy. It's just like amazing. But you can earn enough points in game. Obviously, I haven't earned it yet to get that for free, basically. You know, which is pretty fantastic. So sort of the whole pay to win thing sort of becomes a bit free, and you can complete all the different activities. When I clicked on that one, I showed this off yesterday. Very simple. If you're a brand new account, you click on here and you can claim all that for free. So you can get the dinosaur suit, the legendary weapon, some materials, and a Morty for nothing, just for joining. And obviously, because you can get the magazine for free after 6 days for logging in, and because you can earn the muzzle, you've pretty much got yourself a fully pay to win gun, which does a lot of damage free, you know, so which is pretty cool, to be honest with you. We'll go to the shooting range. To be fair, I've deleted a couple of chips that I shouldn't have, which increased my damage. But I'll give you just a bit of an idea what sort of things you can hit with these weapons. I'll keep the same build on, which is Heartbreakers. It's probably the I don't know, probably not worth doing that, but we'll drop this on to invulnerable. It might take a little while for it to max these stacks out, but we'll go for maxing out the heartbreak stacks. So 5, nearly 6 to the body, 65 mil to the head, with mods, that 13 mil to the body, even, with mods that you can actually get for free in game. I think that's pretty good. I'll switch over to the assault rifle. Same again. See, it's hitting 61. Actually hitting less than what the SMG was. However, it's got good range on this, whereas the SMG falls off a lot, which is a bit of a bummer. However, the one thing you can do on this, you can turn it to semi-auto by changing the muzzle. It goes like burst mode, and it does a lot of damage. So, see there, doing over 100 mil to the head, 37 to the body. Hi Hitman, how we doing, bro? So, yeah, big damage when you switch to that. And then if we put, I've got no mods for them, so it really makes no difference. So if I put the sniper rifle on, which is, really should be using it with Heartbreaker. But that's 982 million to the head. Well, actually, I can do the same to the body. 982 million at the max Heartbreaker stacks. Not that you're ever going to get the max Heartbreaker stacks with a sniper rifle, but crazy numbers. Hence the reason why the sniper rifle was until it broke the AK, the strongest weapon in the game. I generally run it with this at the minute. I shouldn't be using Obliterate, if I'm honest with you. I need to get a better chest, but it's a lot easier than said than done in this game. I'm still using a piece of Negotiators. I get the 2-piece bonus for only having one on, just purely for the crit chance. So, but the rest of the stuff is obviously going to give me the breaking point. The hotshot's going to give me MMR damage. So I generally use this for the simple reason. Obviously, I've got no stacks at the minute. First shot, 142 mil. 3 shots later, I'm hitting 600 mil. I build those stacks up. I'm never at that stacks. But if I build that up, you'll see that I'll hit 800 mil. And 800 mil there we go to the body. It'll be the same. The way the mods work on this, I get the same headshot damage as what I do body shot damage and vice versa. So yeah, overpowered. So again, we're just going back to the China is easier. It's easier because of the legendary weapons. It's not easy because of anything else. That's just something people are just not educated on. They see the videos, see like everything getting fucking melted and wasted. There's a reason for that, and it's generally because someone spent a bit of money on it. Yeah, I do still have my test credentials, actually, yeah. I might do that, actually. So, let's have a look. If I tell you what we'll do, I'm going to log out of this. I'm just going to change to a break screen. Right, I'm actually still here. What I'll do, I'll log out of the game now, and I'll log into the test server. On the test server, generally, it's got like all of the accessories. So at least I can show you some of that stuff. Might be a little bit slow loading in. Sometimes it is. But I'll also show you some of the daft outfits as well. Some are cool, some are not. I don't have them all on the test server for some reason. Sometimes they give you a load and then sometimes they don't. I'm not really too sure why. You would think you would just get everything, but it's not always the case. But at least let me, basically determine me. Yeah, you can always look at it like that. I mean, I didn't show you my stats screen there, and I should have showed you it, but like, it's something along the lines of, and I'm probably under exaggerating, by the way, not over exaggerating. I think my crit chance is something like 83%. My crit damage is 1,100, and my headshot damage is 900. So that's how crazy it is. If you change the scope on the sniper rifle, you get, I think it's 1,900 headshot damage you get. And the way the scope works, it's obviously it's not auto, semi-auto like the other scope. It's single shot, but it's got an inbuilt aimbot. Basically, it just automatically fucking aims for the head. Just locks onto people's heads. And yeah, you can do big damage with that. I mean, I don't use it, one, because sorry, we're in the game now. There we go. Test server. I don't use it because, one, I don't have it, don't own it, and two, I don't like the whole scope in, scope out thing. I find it quite. I can't play it that way. It's just not my play style. But everyone who knows me, as much as I am like garbage, I'm run and gun. I've always been run and gun in people's face. You know, PvP. If I'm honest with you, probably not. There's too many things which are broken. I don't do DZ PvP. Never have in this game. Never tried it. I tried Conflict a few times, and Conflict's different from a point of view of, if I'm right here, because I've only ever seen 2 maps. Both maps we don't have. One is like just, it's quite really small, and we definitely don't have it. The other one is what's the Ruins one? It's called something Ruins in it in our game. It's basically that, but they changed it. So they changed like the layout, how we move around, but also they changed like the spawn. So like you spawn like in, almost like in a room, so you can't get, so you can't get fucking spammed with a fucking mortar turret, I'm guessing. So, but no, I mean, but the good thing that I found with Conflict was that when you went in there, everything was base. So none of your optimized stats made any difference. Mods for legendary weapons were taken out. So everything was at its complete base values, which I found quite good, if I'm honest with you, because a lot of that then just comes down to skill, which is sort of like a good thing. However, if you're good with a sniper rifle, you can still one-tap people, you know. But I suppose it is what it is. Okay, I'm eventually loading in now. I thought it would take a while. Sometimes it does. It takes me a while to get on. Especially on the test server. It's like super slow. Come on. Yeah, it is balanced a bit. I don't think the DZ stuff's balanced, but certainly the Conflict stuff felt like it was balanced. There's the old Boomer gear. Strange though, they put the Black Tusk logo on. They put like this thing there. Looks like Grok or fucking of X or Twitter, which is like strange. I don't know if it was some sort of licensing thing. I don't know why, but yeah. I actually think it looks pretty cool. I don't like the things on the arms, but that's pretty much the model of Boomer in the Chinese game. Yeah, I can show you the outfit shop. If you just 1 second. The outfit shop's actually pretty basic and garbage, if I'm honest with you. It's generally in China, most, if not all of their outfits are sold through the website, and they're quite limited, like limited time. And a lot of the time, they're also delivered in a way in which it's almost like a raffle, and it can get quite costly with some of them. So it's like the shop, I don't think has ever been updated since I started playing, which is over a year ago. So I think we've got all of them in our game. Maybe not that one. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I've seen that one in our game, but they all are. There we are, wrong way around. We have all them. So again, nothing different. Same again. We have all them. Obviously, we have them now, but China had them a year before we got them. We sort of have them. I don't think we have that one, or certainly not the way in which it is with the gold jacket. I seem to think we might have something similar to that, if not the exact same one. Again, we have them, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, is that the Stinger? I can't remember. That's slightly different. I think we have them to a degree. I think we have them. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Might be wrong. Definitely got the tracksuit one. The army one. I've got this feeling I've seen it, but I'm not sure. Can't remember. Anyway. And the last one. Yeah, we've got them. So nothing really, nothing like major. And say that they sell their vanity generally through the website as opposed to through the game. Skins, nothing really any different there. Probably less here than what's in our game. Same with backpacks, not really much there. Hats, similar sort of stuff to what we've got. Amortis, there'll be a few different amortis that we don't have, but usually they're paid as well. So these ones here will be the same ones that we've got in our game. So nothing really to write home about. Obviously, generally your changes here are around when you've got like different outfits and stuff, you know, like so, mech outfits. You've got the diver outfit. The looks like a Fallout sort of like clone. Another mech one. The Anubis outfit. The one what we got recently, the like the tactical bikini one, but obviously we got it with a mesh over the top. It's pretty much identical. I think it maybe changed a shading on the colours or something, but not really a lot. They've just released these made ones in China. They look garbage, if I'm honest with you. Doing two colours, black and white. We've got just the what's he called again? Recruiter. Both different variations of Recruiter. That you get that free in China. When you complete Paradise Lost for the first time, you get it for free. Obviously, the good old dinosaur suit. Everyone's seen the dinosaur suit. It's a fucking big suit. Like, you are a big boy. I mean, look, the head doesn't even fit on the screen. You know, switch to a different outfit. You watch, see how smaller your character is. You get yourself on that dinosaur one. It's like, fucking hell, that's a big boy. Obviously, the bikini, which I've had on. The new Hunter outfit. Basically, it's Death Roll. So, it hasn't been released in China yet, but it's coming, I believe, soon. Very soon. But they changed like the colours of the watch. The gloves are different. The shoes are different. Yada yada yada. The glow and all sorts. Blah 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 blah. The black variation of it, which we don't have. I've just acquired this one in the game. This is the Shepparton vanity for this season. Like a dog catcher's uniform. I think that's Dracoff. Is it Dracoff? Maybe. I think it is. Again, that was free in China. That was for, I think it was for completing some summit floors. Or you could purchase it in the Abyss shop with in-game credits. It was basically earnable, you know. Same with the Parnell. Is that Parnell? I think it is, isn't it? But the rest they haven't really given us there as far as outfits. There's obviously take that outfit off. There's obviously the different pieces. You know, the one I've got on now, I take this mask off, so doesn't look like I've got them on all the time, but obviously masks are different. This was the one that goes with this getup I've got on now. One of the more crazier ones. The suit, that's, you can get the backpack with wings on and all sorts. Bit nuts, if I'm honest with you. I don't really know what to make of all these. That was the Fallout one, the helmet that goes with it that I was mentioning. Anubis mask for the Anubis suit. That was for the deep sea diver one. Obviously, we've seen that one already on the tactical bikini. You've obviously cat ones. That was off a couple of seasons ago on the season track. 2 different variations of masks. You could wear that one or you could wear that one. Don't know what that's off. Stinger mech. Comes in different colours. I think there's red, gold and blue. There's one. There we go with the one I've got on for the bikini. The new Death Roll mask, which is different from ours. It's got like a nice shine to it and almost like a carbony type look. Do a black variation of it as well. You can look like a dog if you want. Yeah, it can be a bull terrier this season. Not my sort of thing. You just earn that. You earn that for getting to Shepparton rank 20, which is a bit wild, if I'm honest with you. I think that was, I'm going to say that's Connolly's mask off the Connolly set, I think. Not too sure. Not too sure either. Will any of these actually? Wright's mask, we know about that. Again, don't know them. That was off this season's Vanity, which I'll come to in a minute. Free mask, there's a suit that goes with it. Yeah, you can look like a test crush dummy. I think they give us the mask here, but they haven't given us the suit, so I can't really show it off. Yeah, it's stupid. They've made they call it a bread man. And basically you will dress as a burger, which is fucking just crazily stupid. However, I will say the one good thing about the whole thing was the backpack. The backpack I thought was really, really good. Like really, really good. I'd like to see it in our game. Even the Hollister was quite amusing because it had ketchup things in the holster, and that looked quite amusing. But the backpack's good. I'll show you that in a minute. Again, that came to our game, the Army Man, and the rest of the stuff I think is just stuff that we have. Nothing major there. Just go through the tops. Can't remember what that's off. But obviously they've got the masks to go for that. That I think we're getting. This is the vampire top. I think we're going to get that as part of the Halloween stuff. I don't know that for definite, but the second Daria mentioned vampire, I was like, yes, I know the set she's talking about, if they take it from China. That was the Anubis one. Obviously, we had the full outfit for Anubis. And what they did with that one, you could either wear the full outfit, or you could wear it all as separates, which was quite good. You don't often see that. Quite interesting. That was part of a season track reward for 2 or 3 seasons ago. That's this season's one. Looks got the whole night sky sort of thing going on it, effect. It's all right. It used to clip badly. Better now they've fixed it. I wasn't overly keen on it. It was very much a similar one to the Nano Assassin, which is here. Showed this one off yesterday. This was the boy. This one changes colour with your environment. Pretty cool, if I'm honest with you. But the way it changes colour, really, really liked it. We're getting something similar in our game. We're getting a chameleon outfit. It doesn't look like this with a hood or anything. But I think it's going to have the same grid sort of appearance, and it's going to change colour, just like the chameleon weapon. Red Man, yeah, that's the body for the hat. Stupid. Stinger, I think. That one was free. With a login bonus, basically. Log in every day, claim the different parts, which is cool. Kajika. Don't know what that is. I know we've got that in our game because I've definitely got it. I had it on. think I got that recently, but I don't know what it is. Kena. I think that's the first Kena one. Again, that was free over here. Covered that one off. This one, quite like it. Survive the farm in the Division. That was a year ago, I think. We got that, again, login bonus, you know, which is pretty cool. Connolly. Vivian Connolly, I think. Don't know. Can't remember. I think I got that from the summit as a reward. These ones are new. Magician, doing white and black. Obviously, you get the hat and the trousers and the shoes to go with it. This one is just been a free one. Again, that was just from doing, I think, some daily tasks. You get the full get up with that. I think the only thing I didn't get was I didn't get the hat. I didn't earn enough points because, you know what it is, I missed. Basically, it was set up in such a way that if you missed a day, you wouldn't be able to claim enough points for it. And the day I think our latest season went live, I never logged into China. I was busy in our game. So I didn't do my daily to get the points for it. And it meant I was just short from getting the hat. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have wore the hat anyway, but it's always nice to get the full outfit. Army Man, we've covered that with the hat. No idea. I can't remember where I got that from. Don't even know we've got that one with the little cats on. I think I got it. I've got it. I think I got it from the summit. Can't remember. I think we paid. No, were these the Mooncake ones in ours? That one, and that one. Or did we only get two? I can't remember. But they're pretty much free in this game. There were. I'm going to say the Abyss. Might be wrong. I think you got them from the Abyss. Don't know. Sure, we've got that in our game. I don't have this one. I like it actually. Summer in the Division, or Summer is in the Division. I missed this one. This was a web activity where you got it for free. Missed out on it. Bit of a bummer. So they're just all the basic ones after that. But as I said, they don't give us everything. That's just some of the things that obviously I've got on the test server. But just going back to that backpack, you have to do it the old way in here. How we used to do it in our game, where you have to change the vanity setting. But the backpack, I always thought was cool. I actually own this backpack. I got it for free. Like when they do these outfits, I said they set them up in like a raffle type of way, and you get a free go. Everyone gets one free go. And on my free go, I got the backpack, which to be fair is the one thing that I actually wanted because I did think it was cool. It's here somewhere. There it is. Admiral Burger. Absolutely mint. Oh yeah, backpack looks like Admiral Burger. Over the moon with that I was. I just thought it was a good backpack, even with a price tag on. But anyway, yeah. So that's just vanity. I actually went on a bit of a tangent there. We're just going to head into the shooting range. Got even what I was going to show. We were talking about damage, weren't we? That's right. I was just showing off basic damage. I'll drop this onto a rook. Don't think it really makes a lot of difference in here, to be fair. I always count to 5 when I do this because I know it's the 5th one. I can't read Chinese. Okay, so what have I got on? Negotiators. I'll just stick with this. I won't go any further. So this is the broken gun. Okay, it's the AK, new AK, HPC-12. The Chinese call it the Chanting. I don't call it chanting because it's not chanting. I just call it the HPC-12 or the AK. That's pretty much what it goes by. Originally, when it first came out, it came with this scope, it came with this magazine, and it came with this muzzle. Okay, and let's just see this one in action. And if I'm honest with you, so stacks 14 to the body, 68 to the head. Yeah, Now, I felt that was good. Now, bear in mind, it's a negotiator's build. Yeah, I have the legendary holster on, and yes, I've got the dual talent chest piece. Yeah. I felt that for China was quite well balanced. So the plasma and Nego chips, just chill out, man. Chill out. This one has the Nego chips on, I think. And I felt it was okay. So if we just do something comparison, I'll just switch over to the Gemini assault rifle. Do the same sort of thing with that. And you see that hits less, 8 to the body, 41 to the head. Okay, so immediately it's stronger, but still okay for China. Do the same thing with the SMG. Probably will hit harder if I'm honest with you from closer range. Oh no, 37. 37 there. 9 to the body. So stronger than the other two. Yeah. Not too sure about the LMG. I don't have the LMG mod, so I've never tested that. Probably the LMG might be stronger. I'm not sure. 49. So it's not as strong as the first AK, the broken one, but it is stronger than the other two. I'm not going to bother with a shotgun, but I'm guessing the marksman rifle, obviously you know this is going to be harder on single bullets. Probably need to change to a assault rifle to build them stacks up. So well, that's 600mm. So sniper's always going to hit harder. Yeah, I get that. But then what they did this week, they brought a brand new set of accessories out. Okay, purely to make money, in my opinion, because it always is. Why fleece the players once when you can fleece them twice? You know. So they brought the scope out. They brought the drum magazine out, and they brought a new muzzle. Okay, now to all intents and purposes, it turns it to single fire. Semi-auto, but it also turns it into a laser gun. So let's just sounds like I'm firing a laser gun. You see it? The AK has always been a plasma weapon. Yeah. So they've turned it into a fucking laser gun. The aiming's a bit off on it. So if you watch the reticle, see how it jumps around. It almost feels like sometimes when you're aiming it, like you know how the survivalist, when you use the specialization, moves around. This does something similar. So see how it jumped there? I'm only going up and down, and it's like all over the place. So I don't like that for a start. I've just got a real problem. See, it just jumps. I'm not like, all I'm going is like left and right with it. It's just bouncing around. So I found that quite annoying to start off with. Originally, when we first tested it, see how the reticles disappeared? I can't even aim up here. It disappears. Not until I get down, it comes back again. Oh, nearly there, nearly there. So it's got a problem. It was like this on the test server. And, well, this is a test server, and no one seemed to fix it. But the other thing is, like, when they first brought it, these bullets, you might think that's quite fast, travel slow, almost like half the speed. And sometimes you're shooting an NPC, and as much as my aim is shit, I guarantee, I give you that. As you're shooting and then move an NPC, you could outrun the bullets. As he's running left to right and you're trying to shoot, you hit him, you bang on, but by the time the bullet gets there, he's over here. So that was really frustrating. Okay, so that's one. But the major thing they did is that when you, I think this is how it works, once you hit the target, it pulses them, gives them a special pulse. Yeah. If you hold the trigger down on someone's special pulsed, and you hit the button, it fires off a what they call an energy shield. And you can see that energy shield there, it's hitting 1.9 billion, 2 billion. So do that again, get a shot. 1.9 bill, 1.7 billion, 1.9 billion, 1.9, 1.9, 1.9, 1.9, 1.9. You get my drift, right? Absolutely broken. Like, broken as fuck. You don't even need to hit the target. You can just drop a energy bomb on the floor. And as long as they're within this 10-meter range, it pretty much kills everything. Everything just dies. So instantly you can see how broken these mods are. And I did actually feed this back. I did actually post a little video showing all the different scenarios where I'd used it and how it was destroying everything, and that I felt it was overpowered. However, they decided to release it like that, and now because they released it like that, there's quite a lot of drama, I would say, in the Chinese community about it, on how difficult or easy it's making things. Because one of the things they have in China is the Abyss, which I was gonna do some Abyss, and we'll do that in a minute. The maximum floor you can reach on the Abyss is 400. I don't know whether the leaderboard's actually out here. It used to be out here in the main game. No, there we are. There's a leaderboard. I think that's Abyss. Yeah, okay. So the leaderboard, see, this is broken as well. Someone's done that in like fucking 5 seconds. Last season, very, very few people managed to reach floor 400. And obviously the only people who reached floor 400 are really the guys who had spent all the money, basically. And incredibly difficult floor, took a long time for them to be able to even get to the point where they can clear it. Now, this week when they brought the accessories out for this gun, this floor, arguably the hardest floor in the game, and the most difficult to get to and the most difficult to do, and it was taking people a couple of minutes to be able to clear the floor, which might not sound like a lot, but it is. People were clearing it in 15 seconds, purely because the gun is broke. So yeah, created a bit of a stir and a bit of drama, and quite rightly so, I'm honest with you, because it is broken. And I don't know, we'll just do something. It doesn't really matter what we do. Is there a legend? No, not a legendary. I don't even know what the legendaries are on here. Not that it makes a lot of difference. Slightly different on the test server. Not there. Okay, what are you doing, Vert? Come on, sort yourself out. Bank. Watermac, maybe? Watermac. Okay. Watermac's legendary. Let's head over there. And I'll just fire a few of these plasma bombs, as I like to call them. And you can just see it's just crazy. Melon, no, there is no English translation. The only thing you can put in English is the audio, like when Manny or Kelso says something, etc. That sort of narration. There's no way of doing it. It's hard locked. You can even try to change it in things like INI files and stuff like that. It's just hard locked to Chinese. They take the option out of the game, etc. Even if you try to change it, it just defaults back. Even if you delete all the localization stuff, it just doesn't work. So yeah, you're stuck to Chinese. And I suppose realistically, as much as it is frustrating, the way it was made, it wasn't made for us, or as they call us, foreigners. It was, they call it the national server over there. They call their game the national server and our game the international server. And yeah, it was made for them. Well, just is what it is, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. When in Rome, So let's head in here. Yeah, you gotta basically you need Google Translate. To be fair, if I'm honest with you, right? Once you, no, I'm gonna put it. As long as you're quite proficient in our game, muscle memory takes over with lots of things. Things are just the same. Yeah, there's different menus, and you need like Google Translate to look at. But there's other things which is the same, you know, same as our game, and you can generally navigate it no problem. I find I need to pull the phone out less and less and less now, but there's definitely things in the past I've missed which I thought I knew, but I didn't know, because, you know, I just thought, yes, I understand what there is. I know I put 15,000 hours into the game. I know what it is. And then come to the realization probably months later, no, I don't know what it is because I'm a fucking idiot. And also one of the other things where translation falls down is we go to the stats screen. So if you put Google Translate on, yeah, this is headshot damage. Oh, sorry, that's headshot damage. Oh, this is headshot damage here. Yeah. And it translates as critical hit damage. So when I was originally started out and I was, okay, that's critical hit damage. I know what that is now. I was farming for gear with what I thought was critical hit damage. And I was recalibrating gear for what I thought was critical hit damage. Only to realize like a couple of months later, that's not critical hit damage, that's headshot damage. It's because it just translates really, really bad. That's critical hit damage. Just, I don't know, just stupid things, you know what I mean? Which can frustrate. So, let's go. I'll jump in cover a little bit. I was hoping to get someone in one of them machines. But that's the other thing as well with this. Like, it damages people behind cover. So, I'll see if I can do it in a minute. I won't even hit the target. I'll just shoot at someone who's behind cover. And you'll see that it'll just either kill them or damage them. So, where's he at? Try not to hit him. I'll hit the floor maybe. See, he's dead. You know what I mean? I just hit the floor. He just died. It's just like, it does like some sort of like mad area effect damage. Yeah, you're right there. Can't shoot the head. So I'll drop one of the, so if I don't kill everything here, I'll drop an energy fucking bomb on these. Oh, I did, but I missed. I probably need to do a harder difficulty because these die way too fast. Everything just die in that circle. But yeah, these are like just crazy strong. They will be anchored in that. See, he's behind cover. I'll hit the cover. He's dead. Hit the cover, he's dead. Oh, aim for the floor. Dead. Shoot at the floor. I mean, if that's not broken, I don't know what is. Just do that. Probably suits me. You know what I mean? Probably end up killing everything just by doing that. But mad. So, hence, my opinion, this gun is very broken. Very, very broken. Probably if I put it on, do a level 6 sword or a level 5 order, something where it's a little bit tankier, and then I can there's 5, 6 on this map. Okay, bank. We'll head over to bank. I'll put it on level 6, which will make them a lot more tankier than what they are on legendary. And probably give me the opportunity to fire a few more of these plasma bombs off. But they're just, you know already, you know how stupidly strong they are.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
There we go. See, everything's just going to die in that circle. I'll step into the circle. Hit the floor. Oh, see how he's not taking
Vital
damage?
signs critical.
That's interesting.
Agent incapacitated.
Usually he would die. Just get the cover and he'd probably die. Also, I can't have this. I haven't got this turned on, have I? That would have saved me life. Do it again. Pulling him behind cover. Oh, he's taking some damage. He's not close enough to the cover. Everything's just dying in that ball. Crazy strong. So other thing I'll go back to the sniper. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to change the scope over. So this is the semi-auto scope. This will change it to single fire. It will also give me, as you can see on the screen there, 1900% headshot damage. Okay. So now I have that on, we go to the owl stats screen. No, man showing 1500. It's probably something to do with the build. I don't have enough fucking headshot on it. But anyway, by the by, when you aim, it scopes. But what it'll do, when we show you in a second, it'll hard lock to the NPC. So it's basically a pay to win aimbot. I've only ever used this on the test server. Not really something I would play with in the game. So it just locks to the head. That's not my aim. It just fucking locks to the head. You can lock to that head.
Checking for the key card.
Dead. Again, I've got the Negotiator's dilemma. Pick the key up. I've got the Negotiator's dilemma chips on, which when you crit a target, it will automatically mark other targets in the vicinity, and it creates like almost like a little mini explosion. In theory, to mark them, but actually it pretty much kills them, which is like stupid. So yeah, and obviously one of the things you can do in this game as well is you can enemies with a helmet, you can kill them in one shot. Just, you know what I mean? Whereas you can't in our game, you've got to break the helmet first, because the sniper rifle can do direct health damage. It hits that hard, it can just fucking wipe. Yeah. I don't know whether that's because that's in the way.
Serious trauma detected.
But then that should lock now. Didn't want to kill him though. I'm not doing a good job of locking them, are we? 776 million. I don't know what the crit is on this actually. I don't even know what the crit was. 74%. You think I would hit better? The dark zone in China is a good question actually. Never really done it. What's it like, Croft?
It's cool. We moved the president.
Dark zone's good from the PvE side of things when it's blocked.
President out of the wreckage.
However,
Agent, you've got a new assignment.
when it's not
Find out where the
blocked,
president is being held and get him back. Sync Isaac with a
and it's
base
just
security
the
system.
so
Should
almost
be
like the
data centers in the vault.
PvP stuff. I think it's broken. Supposedly, the whole focus of this season,
Beginning search
when
query.
they first planned it, was to fix the Dark Zone and the PvP side of things. Yeah, that didn't happen. Let's see. I want to see whether I can drop the chunk. Oh, is the chunk dead? Oh, I think the negotiators must have. Is that the chunk there? Yeah. Didn't recall it at the time. That was only 1.1 billion. Not really too big. So yeah, I mean obviously your single shot sniper is gonna hit bigger numbers. But it's obviously only single shot. But with the negotiators, you can pretty much wipe out an entire spawn with one well placed shot. Didn't want to hit very hard there though, did it? Nice big crit. You can wipe things out. But I don't really like it. The whole scope thing, I think it's... Okay, wiped everyone out. 600 mil. I'm not going to run this whole mission, by the way. It's just more like to show you. You see when I hit him, he got like trapped in like frost. That also spreads in a small vicinity as well to everyone else. So the guy there, you see the boots, he's trapped in the frost. Can be frustrating sometimes when someone gets stuck behind. See, they're both in frost now.
It's President Ellis.
It's almost like a
Stand by to
form.
extract him.
Bloody hard. It's not doing very well, is it? Hit him then.
That doesn't
Big
sound
shot. Come on, 10 million's not good. Not in this difficulty.
good. Isaac,
There we go.
way out of the vault.
200.
Searching
Fucking
for way
garbage.
out of the vault. 0 matches.
Piece and wristwatch. Okay, let me see. If you can punch through
So,
the west
yeah,
wall, there's a main tunnel right alongside your
that's
position.
the sniper
Long shot,
in
but it's the one we got.
Auto. The other legendary piece they did is the holster. I can't remember what it's called actually. In essence, a lot of people use this. Well, they use it on every build because it makes like every build pretty much strong. But in essence, it gives you more skill damage, more weapon damage, more crit chance, and etc. etc. But it gives you a basically 800% skill damage. So to put that into perspective in our game, it's like running around with skill tier 8. I know we only have 6. But it's like running around with skill tier 8 all the time. So one, it makes it super strong. A lot of people pair it, well, most people, if I'm honest with you, pair it with a water gun. Because there's an accessory on the water gun, which I think is the magazine, but I'm probably wrong. Where if you've got the water gun in your hand and you use an oxidizer, you've pretty much got infinite overcharge and pretty much infinite oxidizers. And that's just another thing which is like super overpowered in the Chinese game. Okay, so that's that. I don't know if there's anything anyone else wants to see on here before we go anywhere. Probably the only other thing to show you would be motherboard and chips. Obviously, I don't read Chinese, and neither do you guys. But here we've got the motherboard and chips. So first of all, this icon is the icon for the motherboard. So damage, armor, even though I've got all reds ones in, etc, etc. That's the negotiators one with the negotiators chips. All the chips give me different things. So plus 10 targets it'll mark. More damage. Okay, didn't mean to click on that. Did it again because I'm a fucking idiot. 12% and 25%, 130% transfer damage, more crit damage per target, I think. So makes it incredibly easy. Some of the other mods that you've got here, let's have a look. Some of the simple ones there, easy for everyone to understand. You plug this in, you lose 3.5% crit chance, but you gain 213% crit damage. So an easy trade-off for anyone, in my opinion. And you can plug like something like that. You could plug 4 of them in, so you could have like one in this board, one in there, one in there, one in there, if you wanted to. There's different ones where they're generally all trade-offs, not all of them, but mainly trade-offs, where you gain headshot damage and lose health damage, or you gain damage to armor or damage to elites, and lose damage tags out of cover, etc., etc. They're almost, that's how they are. They're very much like a trade-off, but they do increase things like dramatically. So things like this one, can't remember what that is now. I think that's maybe the one where you can equip 2 exotics at the same time. Can't remember if that one's weapons or gear. There's one for each. But yeah, this system itself makes things incredibly, I'm going to say easy or easier. This system itself. Before that, you generally had the mod system, which is strong in itself. You know, just that one single mod there, we'll come back out of it, is giving me 32% damage to targets out of cover, and I've got 4 of them. You know what I mean? So you well over 100% damage to targets out of cover, from having those mods. Weapon damage, damage to armor, universal ones. These gives you things like damage to elites and things like that, and increase your skills and armor, etc., etc. Hasbro, you can pretty much be 100% Hasbro just by putting Hasbro chips in. You don't have to roll it on your gear, which again is like crazy. I actually like the mod system in this game. I would like this system in our game, but obviously with the mods changed and the values changed, because I don't think, obviously, well, I know for a fact they wouldn't translate, but that would probably be a better way, or something similar of Massive doing this in Division 3, than having mod slots on the actual gear itself. Again, just sort of like my opinion. I think that's it on the test server, unless anyone else wants to see something on the test server. What I might do is jump back into the live game, and I might finally do a little bit of Abyss, like I threatened to do. How long ago now? Might been a while ago. Yeah, I threatened to do that about 2 hours ago. So I haven't even got there yet. So I'll jump out of this. I'll just drop back onto a break screen. I am still here, honest. I'll quit out the test server, and I'll go back to the the main one. We'll do a little bit of Abyss. So those of you who haven't seen it can see it. Those of you who would like to see some bad gameplay can see the bad gameplay as well, which will be good. Okay, make sure I load the right one up. Loading. Sometimes when I switch over and I load back in, it can take a while. You get hung sometimes on the loading screen, like on 0%. It does get there eventually. Just sometimes you think to yourself, okay, it's crashed, but it hasn't. So while that's loading in, I'm just going to take a quick piss. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Just let this load in. So, Simon, to answer your question, do they have gear sets that we don't have? No, they don't. They have less gear sets than what we have. They've changed the icons on some of them. So they might look different when you see it, or you see the icon. So things like True Patriot, as an example, it's got a different logo. There's some brand sets have different logos, but no, it's the same really. Same with brand sets. Very, well, pretty much identical. They don't have as many. Obviously, we've been going a lot longer than what the Chinese have. And they bring them in different orders to how we brought ours in. But they do have different variations of named stuff that we don't have. I actually find it a little bit strange because they've got 3 versions of the Hollow Man mask. They've basically got the standard one like we have. They've got an Empress version, and they've got a Seska version of the Hollow Man. So almost like a damage, a skill, a armor variation. They also have things like a named ammo dump holster, which is groupable, which I do have. Let's have a look. Actually, delete this shit while I'm here. I do not want it. A lot of holsters. So should be, there we are. So a named ammo dump groupable holster. They do different variations again on contractors. And Fox Express, they do a, I don't know if I've got one on me. I'll come to in a second. Actually, no, I'm on the gloves. I know for a fact I don't have the gloves. I've definitely got the knee pads. Let me just delete all this garbage first. So that's a Sokolov version of Fox's Prayers, which is rather cool. And they've just brought 2 new named items out, which are different again. So Sokolov, both are Sokolov knees and gloves. These were I'm not going to say a competition, but there was like an activity going on in the game where doing different various activities gained you points, and with some of those points you could vote, and the vote was around what new items would you like to see come into the game, like what item would it be, what brand set would it be, what would the attributes be. And the 2 Sokolov pieces won, and they come with both damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover on them as standard. And they've pretty much, I'm not going to say they've been dropped for everyone. You earn them through doing daily tasks, but the knee pads, obviously you can see they haven't even got the icon properly for it, and the gloves, which is there. So I haven't done anything with them yet, but I do have them. So yeah, they're different, but most things, to be fair, are virtually identical. However, Striker isn't. Striker, I don't think I've got any Striker pieces, to be honest with you. Might have me stash. Delete that garbage. I'll just head over to the old stash, which I need to clean out. I wasn't looking. I used to just hoard everything and then never ever went back to it to tidy it up. Just pick a Striker's piece. I'll have a Striker's piece somewhere. I don't know if. There we go. Strikers. Okay, so the big difference on Striker is the stacks. So if I remember right, you get less per stack and you get less stacks on the 4-piece. I think we go to 100 stacks. And if you have the chest, isn't it? If you have the chest in our game, you can go to I don't think I've got one. You go to 200 stacks, but in China, you can only go to 100 stacks. Don't have one yet. So hence the reason why no one runs Striker in China, because it's not very good. And actually, Heartbreaker, in fact, an all blue Heartbreaker set is stronger than an all red striker set in China. But it's not really worth worrying about because, you know, the meta is very different over here than what it is in our game. And Negotiators is pretty much the most used set in the Chinese game. Either fortunately or unfortunately. A lot of that is caused by the chip system that they brought out. And again, it makes it, in my opinion, it makes it easy. It feels like cheating. In the Chinese opinion, it's comfortable. Comfortable meaning easy, in my opinion. Okay, Abyss. Not the biggest fan of Abyss, if I'm honest with you. However, I do sort of need to reach floor 300. I don't, but it'll be more beneficial for me next season if I reach floor 300. And that's because when it comes out next season, because if I reach floor 300 this season, I get to start at 200. I get to start at 200, like 100 floors back, as opposed to starting at floor 100. So there's them leaderboards I was talking about. See the top guy there has got 15 seconds. The one below him's got 18. And you're getting it at 20s, 30s. It used to be minutes. And with the invent of this gun, it's made it incredibly comfortable. Comfortable for more players. Oh, there's a look. For those of you who haven't seen it before, the lobby does look pretty cool, to be fair. Helicopter hanging on the chains, crashed. Nothing really that you haven't already before. Crafting bench, you know, recalibration. Sort of like the shop. I've bought everything out of the shop, really. Not really much. It was all vanity, if I'm honest with you. It's all vanity to buy. I bought that a while ago. Again, you just, with Abyss credits, the more you climb, the more credits you get, and just use them there. The leaderboards in here, you see the top 3 people. Little holograms of them with the name, etc., which is also pretty cool, to be fair. Doesn't do anything for the gameplay, but just looks pretty cool. And I'm going to head into the Abyss, which, for those of you who don't know, is realistically a reskinned Summit. So yeah. So when you think to yourself, oh, I've seen something similar like that in the Summit, yeah, it's because it's the same. Yeah, it does look cool, doesn't it? Definitely does look cool, Aerox. Some of the rooms don't look too bad. I think this is the control center. I don't like this one. Yeah, it is. So this is totally ripped straight out of the Summit. The only difference is these screens on the wall. I don't think they have them in the Summit. Need to watch what I'm doing because I'm going to get fucking folded. No, you're taking a lot of damage. Do hate this rope now. It's a little bit too vertical, if I'm honest with you.
Destroyed.
Okay. I hate when you do it. Mini tank. Very hurt. I was very much run and gun with some of these low levels, but I can feel the increase in difficulty coming. I still seem to kill pretty quick, but I take a lot of damage really fast as well. And dogs, I don't think I'm going to get any dogs on this level. Might get out one. Dogs are like, fuck me, they're getting hard to kill. Sure, they're made of fucking vibranium or something.
System breach initiated.
So that's why I hate this room. It's like you open, you get peppered from the balcony and all sorts when you're in these circles. Absolutely fucking peppered.
Trauma detected.
At least I didn't have to press the laptop on this one. But here's one where you got to stand there and press the laptop and you just get peppered. Someone's hitting me. Yeah, good aim. Good aim, Bert. Still good aim, Bert. Smashing it with the aim. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you at? Dude there, I didn't see him. I didn't see him and I still can't hit him. Fucking hell.
Data transfer halted.
Let me go upstairs. Feel better when I'm up here sometimes. Still can't aim though. Fucking hell. Oh, I need to have a word with myself. Go in cover? Why? Get in the piss, you tell me I can't go in cover there. A bit below me. Right below me, ain't he? Yeah, that's cleared. But yeah, just a room I hate. I think this one might be, I don't know, either the poison gas in the middle, or it's going to be like stand and press the fucking, yeah, poison gas in the middle. Next one will probably, where's the poison gas? Right, nothing. We just kill. No, poison gas. There we are.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing.
I'll jump down, press the laptop. What abyss?
Size
Yeah.
critical.
To try and explain it, obviously I've already said that it's very much
Air filter
a
function
reskinned
restored.
Summit.
Air quality.
With the rooms. There's only like, I'm going to say 6 room layouts. I think there's 6. Each room you have to do 5 times. Each time is a different objective. The last one is a boss wave. But the objectives are very much Summit objectives. Could be SHD crates, could be servers you will destroy, you know, that sort of thing. You've all played the Summit, so you know what I'm talking about. And really, the idea of it is to, that's like anything, get as far as you can. There's only a maximum of 400 floors, but it's difficulty increases as you move up. Doesn't necessarily increase like every floor, but maybe, you know, once you start, I'm starting to feel it now. It was only maybe 10, 20 floors ago I was pretty much face tank and everything. Now I feel I need to play a bit smarter, because if I don't, I get rinsed pretty quick. And I don't feel, as much as it doesn't look like to you guys, I can feel, hi, thank you for following, hi Joe, I can feel that the NPCs are getting harder, and when I go to a different floor and you get a dog, you'll see what I mean. Earlier on I was like 2-tapping a dog, now I might be putting 2 mags into a dog, if not more.
Fuel terminals detected nearby.
This will be hard, because I've got to stand and press these stupid fucking laptops while I'm getting shot.
Detected.
And then get in cover. So yeah, and that's pretty much it, if I'm honest with you. You get rewards obviously for climbing up. The first remember right, remember we go for the first 100 floors. There was some like vanity stuff that you get for free. I know with 150 you got 150 and 200 you got the Kena outfits. So you know the outfits that we have, the last ones, the first rogue ones that we had to pay for. You got them for free, just for climbing. So they do that, but generally you get some decent rewards from materials. And for those, there's a dog. For those of you who watch China or played China, materials are king. This dog's gonna fucking rinse me. It's proper guardian. Honestly, these dogs are just fucking. Finally, get to bed.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I need another kill. If I don't get another kill, I'm gonna die. By the way. Getting cover. There we go. Didn't get that kill. And I'm dead because my eye was EMP'd. Nice. Nice. We'll just tap out. So I'll have to do that one again. But yeah, I got caught up with that dog. Dogs are just fucking, they're getting super hard. And I hate this room, as I've already said.
Active terminal detected.
Maybe clear a few more NPCs before drop down. Mini tanks. Mini tanks are also, you can kill them pretty quick, but they do a lot of damage now. There's a dog straight off the bat. Just what I don't need while I've got someone peppering me. Would be a sniper dog as well, wouldn't it? Fucking hell. Who's peppering me? Grenadier.
Serious trauma detected.
He's doing some damage. I haven't even had a chance to press the button yet. But yeah, I can definitely feel the difficulty spiking. And I'm only, what, 244? Suppose the goals get to 300. Probably not something I'm going to even attempt today, if I'm honest with you. But that's generally the goal. And I don't really want to go any higher than 300. I mean, I might, but I don't see the benefit of me. I'll never get to 400. Might do for materials or something. Let's get out of the way. Activate this bad boy. Take a bit of cover again.
Terminal accessed.
At least that bit's done. It's just the stupid amount of waves sometimes that come. Good job out and stun lock some of these. Whoa, grenade. Man. Good job, I had some bonus armor. That one out the way. Next one's a boss floor. Usually I find the boss floors easier. Just because it's like, there's no mechanics, it's just kill. Doesn't mean they are easy, I just generally tend to find them easier. At least I can probably still pay for most of it as well. Maybe get rid of that mini tank shark. Fucking sniper over there as well, that's hiding.
High-risk target approaching.
Boss didn't last too long. And he got that sniper. It looks like I've got quite a lot of armor, a lot of bonus armor. Tell you what, it can go fucking quick like.
This target approaching.
It doesn't take too long for it to disappear. Just one of them mini tanks. Nearly. Nearly. Told you the mini tanks are bad. They really hurt. Well, just like our game really. Really hurting our game as well, don't they? Especially them legendary ones.
High risk target detected.
Oh, you one, bro. Where's he at? Ah, there he is. Last dude? No, not the last dude. Oh, he's the last dude. Nice. Okay, we can get out of my
Serious trauma.
second worst floor. Probably move into my worst one next, which is the Botanical Gardens one. Looks alright, but I just don't like it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, this is the bar for the fish tank, for the shark. Yeah, yeah. This can be difficult as well, to be fair. Looks cool though. Looks cool when the shark's there. Looks cool as fuck. Probably one of the best looking ones. Might as well. And many tanks. Get out of the way. Yeah. There's two behind me before I get in there. I'm getting shot in the back. Oh, someone behind me.
Critical systems exposed.
Generators as well. More left.
Wanted.
Oh, he jumped there. Didn't see him. Lost on my bonus on that. Because of that sniper. That was only the first floor in here. They do get tasty. What have we got? might just be kill. Just kill. That dog's going to take some killing, I tell you that. I'm shooting. I'm going to shoot that dude. Fucking sniper dude. Oh, gonna die. We get some ammo here. I feel better when I can run and gun. If I'm having to defend fucking circles. Feel like a sitting duck. Must only be a couple of dudes left now. I know it's only like a minute and 30 seconds like into the room, but believe me, it feels a lot longer. Yep. Done. Oh. I've got this feeling it'll be laptops or something again. Oh no, it's not. Ah. See, this gets hard, like that healing thing in the middle there. Yeah, I know I've just wiped those NPCs out there, but as it gets further up, further along, you've got an NPC who's in here getting healed. Can you fuck kill him? Especially if you've got a dog. Where's that dog at? He's just like not running any longer. And you need to stand in. This is slightly different, this one. You need to stand in here because there's poison all around. And you start losing... If you leave this, you start losing your health. So like, you'll step out. You might not see it there, but I'll eventually start losing my armour and my health. And I'll need to get back in. Even though that didn't really show that. It don't sound like I was talking shit. Probably because the armor on kill and health on kill, which is helping, I'm guessing. Definitely doesn't help with good old visibility. Probably doesn't affect me as much because I've got 100% Hasbro. Taking the poison damage. That should be played. Okay.
Air filter function restored.
I've got this feeling now it'll be
Air quality.
laptops again. Probably 4 laptops or something. Oh no. Is it? Yeah, it is 4
Server
laptops.
terminal
I'm
detected.
gonna stand there and press the fucking button. Which is what I don't need. Ah, that's what I mean. That healing hive there. I think, is that the same one? Maybe not on this floor. That should be a normal enemy one, I'm not too sure. But you get them sometimes where you literally cannot out damage the healing. It gets crazy. Dogs. Yeah. Probably what I'm gonna have to do later. Probably soon actually. I might have to change the negotiators for these dogs. Mark a dog and hit something else. The only way I can land big damage on them. See there, I'm only hitting for like 4 mil. It's garbage. Especially when I can hit an NPC for like a couple of 100 mil. cover there, just in case. Stay in the circle, Bert. Stay in the circle. Don't have to do all this again.
Accessed.
That it? Clear up. Mini tank. Dangerous. Super dangerous. Ooh, peppermint mini tank. Couple more bullets it might have got me. On here. Can't be much left now. We must be nearly done. It's like never ending. These waves just stop. 3 minutes. Felt like a lifetime. That's why I hate doing this. Oh, this is the boss floor. After we clear this one, we'll get a new map layout.
Incoming. High risk hostile.
Yeah, you didn't take much killing. Only about 300 mil.
High risk target detected.
Next boss. Come on, come on, come on. Where's everyone at? Oh, I've been hit them. Okay, wow.
High
Last
risk
boss.
target approaching.
Okay. Maybe one more wave after this. About them. There's with his fingers crossed. Yay. Jackpot. That's that one over with. 250. 50 a go. Don't worry though, guys. I will not be doing 50 a day. I'd be lucky if I do another 10. And I mean that. The time now, 3:10. Okay. Anyone know if the Grand Prix started yet? Formula 1.
Terminal and hostile
This is Botanical
control.
Gardens. I don't like this. I just don't like the layout. Don't get me wrong, it looks pretty. Looks different. It's quite awkward to navigate around, really. It's probably big. There seems to be too many hiding spots for NPCs. Yeah, that'll be a quick one. It won't be like that. You get an SHD crate here, which fucks you off because NPCs spawn from that door behind you. And then you get NPCs spawn from the far end of the room and you can't hit them.
Server terminal detected.
Yeah, it's just it's difficult to see sometimes. It really is. You're not too sure where they are? That's got rinse there. Somebody hit me. Oh, there's a fucking dog next to me, that'll be why. A dog which I'm going to struggle to kill. And then just look at how tanky these fuckers are. I mean, don't be wrong, I know it's like, you sort of like nerfed on the damage you can do, which is why I'm going to have to change to the negotiators. Just so I can drop a big chunk of damage on the dog. Well, I'm sat here. I might do it now. Where's my negotiator's backpack on? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting pummeled here, by the way. Yeah, I am. Oh, shit. Could have moved it. Probably the worst time I could have picked to do that. I need a couple of kills or I'm going to die. I need 2 kills, basically. Very, very quickly. Got him. That was good night VM, by the way. Well, because me Guardian proc, it also gives me the damage boost and the rate of fire boost, so you can pretty much tell the rate of fire boost. And now it's gone now. They're stuck in the door, aren't they? Negotiators, gloves. Okay. All I need, I think. Maybe not. My pistol though.
Terminal infiltrated.
Okay. Taking damage from somewhere. Where did you sneak that come from? Okay. See, it was only a 3-minute timer on that room. 222. I know it doesn't seem like it was close, but they do get close on some of them. The damage is dropped down now, some of your negotiators, so the single shot damage is low. Well, I'm going to make this, probably going to make this my last floor. Unfortunately, I've just been called by the wife. I need to, there's a chore that I need to take care of, rather sharp. So, try and get rid of this floor. If I don't die, I might die. And then I'm going to say sayonara for everyone. Where are they at? Where are they at? See, behind at the other end. It's just a pain in the ass to find them. Oh, mini tank. Nice. Nice.
Agent down. Agent killed.
Took some killing. That mini tank's still alive. I don't even know if it's still alive. Hey, cleared it. Cleared it. But anyway, chaps. Yep, I need to shoot off. As I said, wife just shouted at me. Got some got a quite important chore I need to do. Can't put it off. So yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate you being here. And I'll catch everyone around next time.